Hi there and welcome to my new 500 Threats series. I'm Icon and this is a naked brutality run set up with a Cassandra classic on a threat scale of 500%. I set up the rest of this, the difficulty levels on losing is fun difficulty, so you see here most of these stats are tuned against my favor. The only thing I manually adjusted to my favor is the friendly fire rate, because I personally dislike friendly fire a lot. This series is also pretty much vanilla. I only added a few mods. You find them in the description below. Basically only things which make hauling a bit easier, a mini-map, and some better menus. So that's that. We're going to play with Juliet, your new companion for this series. She's a brawler, she's sanguine, permanent mood plus 12 was really tempting to me. Better melee skills are also pretty good, and well, downside, she's pretty hungry. But those stats were like, I'm okay with that. So I ordered already to harvest a little bit of food here, and yeah, here's some steel. I feel like that's a good spot to get started. So, yeah, let's see how long we survive. It's a rodeo gameplay, and I'm willing to use all the tricks I have up my sleeve to survive as long as possible, but I don't know. 500 threat is really brutal, and well, let's see how long it'll go well for us. Okay, so a bit of food is available, and next up I want to mine out a little bit of that steel to create myself a knife, because a weapon is really good to have. So there we go, make some knife. Luckily it's not that hot here that I have to survive with a heat stroke. I didn't want to go into some extreme biome here because, well, yeah, an awful steel knife, because it's already brutal enough as it is. So, okay, the first few steps have been taken. Wood is not really available here. Food, it looks like I'm quite well with that, but I need clothing and I need a base as quick as possible. Both, because the first raid is only a matter of time, or a question of time, much more. So let's start and chop some wood here. That should be quite good, and I think I'll build with steel here. Or is there any ruin I could dismantle? No, don't see anything. There's the ancient danger. So the gameplay when I'm playing 500 threat is a little bit different, because I'm absolutely sure that I won't be able to hold this base or this tile much more. Therefore, I think going to live half nomadic here, and just yeah, build only the bare necessities for now. Because most of the time you really need to cheese to survive, otherwise you'll just die. Because, well, the first raid should be 2 or 3 people, and right now I'm naked. That's gonna be fun. Okay, but first up I need to set up a shelter for myself, because I really want to have a roof up above my head on day 1. It's always a good thing. There we go. So, well, let's give that woman some recreation and set up some horseshoe pin. There we go. So tomorrow I need to chop more wood. Wood will be mostly material I kill people with, because you can create quite good traps with that. So let's chop some more trees. The most difficult part will be to establish some sort of setup to lure my enemies into my traps. It's going to be the hardest part for me. Alright, so let's manually order the cutting of all those trees. There we go. And let's haul that. Okay. Next step, I want a bed for her. Because just makes people happy, and she's going to gain her rest back quicker. Okay, now let's harvest some berries today. It's going to be pretty good too. I really like this this survival vibe, knowing that it's going to be really hard to survive after all. It's going to be quite nice. So this is planned to be a mini-series, in the means that I don't expect to survive too long here, honestly. But that's exactly the point and the fun behind that, to see how long I'll survive this time. Because I think this game mode is beatable after all. The trick behind that is I don't think you should be able to stay forever on the same tile. Okay, now let's sit back for a moment and think. I have a few units of resources. I got some wood, so let's start and build the first spike trap. I really need as many as possible of those, because basically as long as I'm able to kite my enemies through these, I'll win most of the early game fights quite easily. So the hauling mods do speed up some processes here too, so they make it basically a little bit easier, but well, I don't play this game mode to make it as hard as possible. That is really not as hard as possible. I do this to create a fun challenge for myself, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Okay, so a stool and a table, because we need to be a little bit civilized here, and I'd say I also want some small field of rice to ensure some survival in the longer terms. It's really small, but well, I have to start somewhere, you know. Okay, so chop more wood. And yeah, more traps. And I guess some stone cutting table would be awesome too. But somehow I would need to get some clothing as well. I guess I start butchering some bunnies here. Alright, there we go. Her melee skills are really good, so I guess I should be fine on that end. So I really want to set up a proper butcher table, because the butcher spots are featuring lower yields, and well, since every animal I kill is a pretty hard fight and not that easy to pull off, I want to make it count, you know. So there we go. Especially since the leather stuff I gain out of every kill is a lot more this way. Okay, now more of that. Also, I'd say it's time to whip up some power. So let's go. Let's eat some berries. The real big benefit of berries is they are pleasant to eat, so you won't be suffering any penalties from that when eating them raw. It's pretty good. So I want to create another room here. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I guess I'm going to cook there or something like that, but visitors, well, if it would be only one visitor, I wouldn't be the visitor would be less safe. Okay, now so I need power. I need a wind turbine. Bang, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good here. So, and let's drop some power conduits down here, and then let's roll with a fuel stove there, or, well, no. Electric stove, of course. Why should I be bothering otherwise? Okay, good start. So I don't know what to do with these visitors, except for ignoring them. Oh, I feel like I need more traps. So let's do this. Today I'm going to be on the security department. Okay. So 40 units of wood, still not enough. Dang. It's really annoying that wood is such a scarce resource here. But at the same time, it would be too easy if I would just go into the temperate forest biome. I could just avert all these problems, but, well. I want to check out how far I can make it here. Okay, there we go. So, that's 2 more traps. Okay. So, let's mine out that compacted machinery, and this will bring me the necessary components. And then at least some power to cook some meals with. You mad rat, okay. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm just going to kill another rat. Ooh, a one-shot, nice. Alright, that's good. So I guess my first piece of clothing will be made out of light leather, but, well, it's not a shame at all. Okay. Let's, consume some berries. She's starving. And, let's butcher those rats. And then I guess she has to sleep a bit. Okay. Next step is some light, I'd say. And then, well, some real storage area would be really nice too. So poor old Juliet doesn't need to live between all that litter here. Okay. So yay. Okay. I want to finish that cooking spot first, because I consider that very, very important. This way I'll be able to preserve those meals or those that meat. So for now I'll just cook everything immediately. There we go. Oh, I need to optimize that a bit. Oh, there's some spaceship chunks. That's good. It's a very nice way of acquiring some components. Okay. More traps, I'd say. And, well, let's go for another bunny. There's so much steel around me. That's a really good, it's a really good foundation to start with. Ambrosia sprout. Okay, nice. This might be helpful too if I survive it long enough. So, with this configuration, we will just pluck them once they're ready. Okay, now then, more forage food should be ready here. Okay. So... there we go. And I really want to build another door here. Let's do this like that. Just some optimizations, you know. Yeah, harvest that Drago tree. Okay, more wood. More wood is necessary. Okay, next step, I'll put up a real storage area. Let's do it like that. Also, I'll start building a little bit more with steel. I'll need that wood for defenses. It's just, it sounds a little bit weird, but I think it's very sane to do that. So I'd say another thing I need is a tailoring bench, but I'll do that out of a hand tailoring bench, mainly because I don't want to use components for a electric bench right now. I don't feel like I should invest my resources into something like that. Okay, more traps everywhere. Best way to deal with life. Okay. I just hope these traps will be enough to survive the first raid. There we go. So, oh yeah, there's lots of food up there. And the Foxes of War are raiding me. Well, luckily it's only one person, but that person is attacking immediately. So, okay. So turns out when you're running Naked Brutality, it's only one person raiding you. Okay. But, it should be easy. It should be easy. I hope. Alright, let's, Twack. How tough is that guy? Oof. Melee 14. You don't want to mess with that. So, move speed is 3.6 cells per second. Okay, Juliet is a lot faster than that, so she'll have an easy time outrunning Kate, especially since Kate is bleeding. Thwack. All right, that's that. So I'll take that hat. Well, or no, I'll not take that hat. I'll dig a grave. Okay, so that's that. That's why I like traps, you know. And it gave me a joint. Sweet, sweet victory. Okay. So, things I want to do today. Craft a tribal wear, or at least, well, I could go for some pants and such too. Now that I'm actually a civilized person and I got the tech to craft actual clothing. I haven't fully decided yet what to do. Alright. Self-tending those scratches, as usual. So, I really like this game mode a lot. Especially since it's, well, it feels like I really have to pay attention what I do and when I do it. What I do and when I do it, you know. And that's some really, really nice gaming experience to me. Okay. Some light in here. And, so, t-shirt, pants, and a cowboy hat. There we go. Let's put up some light, because it's very helpful to have light. And let's tailor some. Clothing also protects in combat, you know, so therefore it's gonna be quite useful. Hey! Alright. So, oh, the first harvest of rice is here. Or well, not really. But let's stick to the rats. Because I feel like I really want to fetch up some clothing. Get some insulation and such, you know. Wow, that was a really nasty combat. Oh, and I can replace that knife with something better. Let's cook some meals. And, well, there's boomalopes here. Iguana, rhino, rat. There we go. But for now, I'm just going to let her sleep a bit. Okay. Juliet definitely needs a day off today. So let's set up a stonecutter table. Oops. There we go. Everything nice and compact, you know? So. Okay. Smoke a joint and lose rest while sleeping. But at least she gained a lot of mood with that. That's completely fine. Okay, now let's see. I want to find more rats here. There we go. Okay, and afterwards it's time for more wood and more traps. So my first own hat. Okay, I only need a few more scraps of light leather and then I'm good to go. So let's take down yet another rat. Flash storm. Well, not too concerned about that, honestly. Okay. So little by little I acquire my gear. And let's see. There's another rad. I want to have my gear together, you know. Craft a pair of pants and such. So here's yet another rad. Oh yeah, I need to mine that. This is absolutely nasty. Because I don't want to walk around that mountain every time I want to do something at the other side there. Okay. Restocking the traps. Very nice. I think I'm going to reconsider my priorities here. There we go. Those berries will last a while. Okay, that was quite good so far. Quite good so far. Now, mining that tunnel will be quite important too. But one thing at a time. Let's see, where's more wood to chop? I guess here, those trees here look ready for the axe. Right now, at the beginning, those traps are the most important thing to survive. Because the next 1 or 2 raids will still be pretty harmless and give me some time to get ready for the nastier things. And therefore, I want to use that time and build as many traps as possible and harvest as much wood as possible too. There we go. Okay. Nice. I feel a lot safer now. This works, of course, only half as good against ranged enemies, but generally you can do a lot of damage against ranged enemies too if you just kite them around the corners properly. Alright. So I'll need a dumping stockpile zone for the chunks. Okay, looks like we survive yet another day. Well, it wasn't too hard to begin with now, to be fair. But it will grow pretty hard, pretty quickly. Okay, let's dig out a few more scraps of steel. And I want that stonecutter table too. So buffalo wool, okay, that solves my problems altogether. I'm so lucky I don't see any nasty predators on this map. I consider myself very, very lucky about that, because there's no panther, no cheetah, no cheetah, no lion, no nothing. It's pretty lucky. Okay, there's more rice. Looks like we're quite well here. And that marks pretty much the end of episode 1, friends. So, yeah. That was quite easy, wasn't it? It looks quite easy, but, well, It's going to be all a matter of the next few episodes, and if I'm able to fortify myself quick enough. So, well, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you have any crazy ideas what to do besides these little mini-series here. I'm up for that. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'd be deeply appreciating that as well. Until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.